I know.
You
It
see,
seems somehow the
somehow the
world's
world's
gonna
gonna
change for
change for
me
me and
and
be
be so
so
wonderful.
wonderful.
Do
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 do.
do
There's a
do 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 do. Alright, a good one, boys. Anyways, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the homework stream. It is 11:06. It's a good morning. I already have all my homework done because I'm ahead of the curve. How are you guys doing? What homework are you doing?
The trees
It's
cut
me.
down to make Jenga blocks are repeatedly forced to relive their own death.
That's some knowledge right there. You know. Jesus, that's dark. It's like that that image I have where it's the person bathing the chicken in a dredge, and it's like it says I will bathe you and your children.
Seth, I don't think you should be allowed to speak, if I'm
Why
gonna be
not?
personally
I think
honest
that's
with
pretty
you.
good. I think that's a good one. That's pretty dank. That's pretty keck.
It's like that one dude that had to roll the boulder up that hill for all of eternity, and every single time it rolls down the hill, and then he has to start rolling it up again.
Was that
It's like that.
Prometheus? No, Prometheus got his liver eaten every day, among other
Hmm?
things. Prometheus got chained to a rock and had his liver eaten every day at like the same time,
By
and
like
then
birds, right?
yeah, by like a falcon, and then Hercules came and saved him.
I like the one with that dude named Nothing. That was pretty hype. That
Yeah,
Oh,
the
easily a top.
Odysseus? The
Cyclops was
story of
like,
Odysseus,
"What?
yeah.
How can you be named Nothing?" And he's like, "Bro, I'm about to
Then he's
end this
like,
I'm
man's
about
career."
to
checkmate.
end this whole man's career. Which he technically did, because he ruined the only thing the Cyclops has going for him.
Being alive. I think he killed. Wait, no, he
No,
doesn't
he
kill
just
it.
stabbed his eye out. And then didn't he get the Cyclops tried to get Poseidon to like kill Odysseus, and Poseidon's like, "Oh, who was it?" And he was like, Nothing.
Then he's like, bro, it was literally no
Dude,
one,
it's just
dog.
straight up nothing, dude. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want from me. Cyclops is just stupid.
I have to get like 10 personal radars called
See, the
in.
thing is, what the heck is this?
What the heck is this? Really?
What's a key I don't use for anything?
F4.
L P O
B!
Oh yeah,
B.
I guess a function key. But what's a function key I don't use? F24.
You have
Okay,
you have your functions going
F24.
to
Why do
24?
your function
Not
keys
on my
go to
keyboard,
24?
on the Razer Synapse it lets me go up to 24.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
Well, this could just be a simple
I thought you had a
proportion.
So
second
then
row
I'm
of function
changing my
keys.
Discord push to talk to
His
F24
keyboard's like
so that it doesn't
3
keep
feet
muting my
long,
music.
but at some point the regular keys end and it's just function
It's
keys.
just function keys. That's funny. Karsen, how's your
Hello?
homework going? What kind of homework you doing?
Unknown 135 is my shortcut key.
Do you have a uterus?
Ethan,
What?
stream your screen, nerd.
Why?
Because we're gamers. That's why.
But then I lag.
How do you lag? I'm not lagging at all. Are you
Like it.
leeching off the McDonald's internet?
Seth, you have a 2060. I have a 1060.
Encoding isn't.
Dude, I don't know.
Encoding isn't that big of a deal. What percent usage is your GPU at?
Dude, I don't know. Beats me.
It's above my pay grade, mate.
I just know I couldn't play Need for Speed while streaming it without my frames dipping.
Hmm.
I mean, to be fair, that
What
game
I
has
might have to
frame
turn
dips
direct
just
ray
like...
tracing
Is this
off.
bull crap?
I'm at like 90. I'm gonna turn ray tracing off.
My music just...
Hello, Mikey.
Hello?
Did you know during the Spanish flu was also around the time they invented 1G
Yeah, it's
cell
because
towers?
5G.
That's what
It's because
caused it.
G's cause cancer.
Yeah, 5G causes it more than 1G.
Yeah, it's
1G,
it's
the
like how the
Spanish flu,
coronavirus is like the 19th COVID. 5G is the 5th iteration of.
it's 5 times stronger than the Spanish flu. 'Cause the Spanish
Whoa.
flu is caused by 1G.
I don't.
Why does the
That makes
internet
sense.
have so much gravity on it?
Gravity? Oh.
5Gs
Shut
isn't
up,
a
nerd.
lot. Michael, 5Gs isn't a lot though when
What
it
is a
comes to
G a
like
measure of?
The
like
force of
force,
gravity.
gravity, yeah.
So is
So
5G
5
just
times
like
the force of gravity.
9.81 times 5?
I guess.
That's literally it.
I'm not a scientist.
I forget. All I know is you pass out around like 10 plus G's, I think,
I think
and you
that's
die.
trained
Even
professional.
freaking equation are we to use?
No, I think trained professionals can handle like 13 G.
What was the? There was
Come on.
a game
I looked
theory
up G-force
video.
and all it gave me was the movie about the guinea pigs that are like
That's
G.I. Joe.
dude, I love that. I love that movie.
Dude, that movie was wild.
Remember when all the like microwaves came alive and started attacking
A typical
everyone?
person can handle about 5 Gs.
That's crazy.
Just 5?
Dude, wasn't
I
there
thought
a
if
guy
you
who like he was a captain but he had his legs amputated and so he had to like
the
he
blood didn't flow
yeah,
to
the
his
blood
legs,
didn't flow to his
so
legs and so he was a better pilot? Or was that like
not better,
disproved?
but it just means he could
But
like
he
go
wasn't a better
through
pilot, but he could like
intense G's.
withstand more. Yeah. I don't even know if that's
Well,
true. I could be completely lying.
no, it is true actually, because you pass out usually when the blood rushes from your head to your legs.
Mm-hmm.
So since he doesn't have legs, blood will usually
That makes
stay
a
in
lot
his
of
upper
sense.
body.
Since G-force indirectly produces weight, any G-force can be described as a weight per unit mass. So I
What does
think
that mean?
basically that means 5 Gs is like if somebody was 100 pounds, they're now 500 pounds.
Ah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. That's why their like cheeks go like whoa.
I think that's just because they're going really fast.
No, well, close enough. Ethan, I just got a VTOL with assassinations.
You know what's weird to think about?
What? What's weird?
Deceleration is acceleration.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because acceleration is just change in velocity or whatever over a period of time.
I just found some kid trying to shoot down my VTOL.
So
yeah,
0 to
dude.
60 and 60 to 0 are the same acceleration.
That's crazy. It's like a lot of those things in physics, how like it's because you know every force has an equal and opposite reaction. So like
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
I don't either. I'm scared.
just agree with me. Make me feel better. Do you what Karsen? You said you drink coffee in the mornings. What kind of coffee you drinking?
Just straight
I
black
haven't
coffee,
been using
dog.
my push to talk for
What any kind of
gosh
flavor
sake.
beans?
Nope.
I use those like flavored creamers that have like
Okay,
900
that's okay.
calories.
Coward
Um,
creamer
No,
is what I
I
call
don't, but like those things are like
I'm
disgusting
lying,
if
but
you
They
look at
are.
the
Well, you need to
nutrition
use them in
facts.
moderation. All right.
Yeah, just get a little bit of a hint of the taste they provide.
Yeah, really.
precisely.
Personally, I just prefer straight up flavored beans. Like I believe the beans I'm drinking this morning are butter pecan.
I looked up the
Describe that.
definition of acceleration, and I'm certain deceleration doesn't fit the definition of acceleration.
Read us
No,
it. Let's hear it.
Deceleration, reduction in speed or rate.
Yeah, I
no,
think
acceleration
Ethan,
is
I think what you said was completely false.
Acceleration, increase in the rate or speed of something.
no, from the physics definition, the rate of change of velocity per unit of time.
Okay, I guess that's
Ethan.
fair. So you'd just be a negative acceleration, or if you're not an idiot, deceleration.
It wouldn't be negative
You're
acceleration.
doing, like,
No,
it's
it'd just
technically
be,
by the
it's
physics.
You're
literally,
like
no, you're saying you have a
Correct
negative
after going
acceleration.
around 3 different things.
Yeah, it'd be a negative acceleration, which is, it's easier to just say you're decelerating.
Yeah, I know, but it's funny if you're like in a car and someone's like scared and there's like someone brake checks you or something like that, and you're like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna accelerate," and then you slow down. It's like, hey,
Ethan,
the
you must be
physics
really fun
definition.
at parties.
By the physics definition, I was accelerating there.
You suddenly go off on a tangent. By the physical definition of acceleration, I was entering into a negative acceleration.
Well, actually, it's just any change of velocity over a period of time. So
Yeah.
technically, I was accelerating there.
That is true.
This is
Karsen, you good?
like, oh my
Oh,
god.
you poor baby boy.
I fried his brain with my facts and
getting-
logic.
I came back
trust me.
after my cruise missile to find myself being
Trust me, I
assassinated.
know about acceleration, bro.
Do you? Tell us then. Come on, Mr. Accelerator.
But I'm learning about light, intensity, and speed. Except the thing is, we don't. Like, we have an equation sheet, but that's like E equals P over 4 pi R, but I don't know what E stands for. I don't know what P stands for. I
stands
don't
for
know what
energy.
R stands.
Idiot.
No, it doesn't. No,
P
it
stands
doesn't.
for perception, nerd.
No, it doesn't. So I don't know what the variables stand for. So I don't know what the equations are. So I don't know how to solve these.
Yeah.
This question is literally, if the light from this star takes 4.3 years to reach Earth, how far away is it? I'm like,
Well,
I don't know. Like, I don't.
shouldn't you be able to like reverse engineer the equation for the speed of light to do something with that?
Yeah, and I tried that
Have you
and
tried?
wasn't right. Was not
Well,
right.
Did it say it was like 15 minutes away? Like,
15
alright.
minutes away. It was like a mile away, and we were like, oh, okay.
You want to know
No,
something crazy?
this is bad news bears.
You can measure distance and time, but you can't measure time and distance. You know?
No, I don't know.
I feel
So,
like
like
I've
you can
had
say,
time where I
oh,
measured
I'm
time
5
in
minutes away, but you can't say, oh, it'll be 5 meters.
What if you're like known for your consistent walking speed of 1 meter a second? What
Right,
if that's like
Sheldon.
that's 1
1
meter?
meter
I have a
second, though.
passage from a college physics book. Misconception alert. Deceleration versus negative acceleration. Deceleration always refers to acceleration in the direction opposite to the direction of the velocity. Deceleration always reduces speed. Negative acceleration, however, is acceleration in the negative direction in the chosen coordinate system. Negative acceleration may or may not be deceleration, and deceleration may or may not be considered
So they
negative
can be the
acceleration.
same thing, but also not.
That's interesting. It's like square and rectangle thing,
Yeah.
but
But the
both
other way,
ways.
it's like squares and
But both
rectangles. If the definition was a square is not always a rectangle, but is sometimes, and if the rectangle's definition was a rectangle isn't always a square, but sometimes it is.
Well, to understand how acceleration is deceleration, you have to think about going 90 miles an hour directly into a brick wall.
Why do I need to think about that?
Because that's deadly, because you're accelerating so fast, because you're going from 90 to 0.
I love how
almost
Karsen's
immediately.
actually in physics.
And
just-
none of us are, and we're talking about physics.
Karsen's busy though, so we get to-
Extremely
we get to
scuffed
talk about-
physics.
Extremely scuffed physics with.
Is
Seth
Karsen,
Ethan
tell
Ray.
us, is acceleration deceleration?
We need to know for science.
Acceleration but backwards?
It's almost like deceleration is the opposite of acceleration, so if you have the opposite of acceleration, it's deceleration.
That's crazy.
I'm laughing.
Are you, Mikey? I'm glad
No,
to hear.
not at
Let
all.
me hear your cute
Why?
little giggle, Mikey.
I have
Yeah,
to read the overture.
give us a giggle.
I'll be back.
How have you not read that already?
Ethan, did you
Ethan,
read Act
look
1?
at my to-do list, Ethan. I'm even screen sharing it.
Oh, Michael, I'm gaming. I can't.
Mikey, wait, you haven't read you're not even talking about Act 1, you just haven't read the overture? Okay, he's gone. The actual
You're supposed to
story
read the
is pretty
overture
good.
like a while ago.
Yeah, it's a really good story for the most part. The Proctors, absolute mad lads.
Who the frick am I again?
I'm
Shoot.
Johnny Proctor. That's me, baby. Don't you forget it.
Who's my lawfully wedded wife?
Dude, I have a side chick and my wife.
That's what you like to see.
That's it. That is exactly what we like to see. You feel?
Yeah. Where the
I've-
frick is it?
I have consumed not a healthy amount of coffee today. You know that. Karsen, how's physics going? You figure out that equation yet, babe?
No, I'm literally haven't even started question number 1, and there's 7.
That's not good.
Ugh, kill me.
I am Paris, a minister.
You're Paris?
Yeah, Act
Paris
1 only.
threatens to beat people on multiple occasions.
Sick. Who's Mrs. Paris? Oh right, no, I'm a minister. Never mind.
Wait, how does he have kids? He has like 2 kids.
Oh yeah, I have a daughter. Wait, I must have a wife.
I don't know how that works. That's crazy. I'll be right back.
Or maybe I just got a little freaky on the side. Who knows? Good minister's gone bad. That's all I'm saying. Carson, how's the big fit going?
Hadn't changed since 30 seconds ago when Seth asked.
How's the big F going?
The big fit. What? The big pH.
I'm back.
That sounds like it'd be chemistry, though.
What did Karsen say?
I said, how's the big F going? Referring to physics. I don't know why you're laughing at me.
That's actually kind of funny. Oh, are you kidding me? You guys get the like crusty things in your eyes?
Yeah, no, every morning.
Yeah, I was checking
That's
one
what
of
the
those out, and
Sandman
I
does. He
can't.
puts those in there.
It's a Sandman.
Yeah, because it's
Really?
sand. He puts sand in your eyes.
You know, that's strangely. I get that. It's crazy.
I felt that.
That's
When
such
the
a
Sandman
stupid,
came up and
that's
put
such
some
a
sand in
stupid
my
thing
eye
to
while I was
say, but I
sleeping.
get it. Who is the Sandman?
What?
What's his deal? Did you guys watch that movie with all the like magical creatures? What was it called?
Guardians?
Yeah, it's like
Guardians of
uh,
Gahul, yeah.
it's like Guardians of the Galaxy, but they're all like made up
But
creatures.
before Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah.
was a movie.
Yeah, it actually inspired Guardians of the Galaxy, believe it or not.
They saw that and they're like, I liked
This
the
is
Russian
like-
Santa Claus that was big and buff.
Oh, dude, he was a unit.
Yeah, I also liked the Australian Easter Bunny. I like his
Yes.
no-nonsense attitude.
He was like a version of Captain Boomerang, you know.
I guess.
Well, Captain Boomerang's Australian. He tosses boomerangs around. That's close enough.
Seth, open that up.
Well,
Okay.
did you get done? Did you
So-
get it, Karsen?
No.
No?
I have to teach myself even how to do it.
Welcome to online schooling.
I'm literally just guessing maybe this is what I do and then trying
The
to
Rona
solve it and
shows
see if
no
it's right.
mercy, my man.
Oh, frick, there's just a guy sitting there with a 38.
What do you get? You guys got planned today? Anything? You got plans?
I don't know. My plans are to not die of the coronavirus.
That's
Simple
fair.
as.
Letting the stream know, Ethan might have had the coronavirus, believe it or not.
The doctors think I had it, but it's good now.
Sadly.
But we
Oh,
chillin'
and
now.
The toe symptom is something that youth
Some
show,
of
and they're
our
typically
dedicated listeners will
asymptomatic.
remember our toe review when we discussed Ethan's messed up toes, and that is in fact a symptom. So there is a possibility Ethan was contagious recently, and I think that's just quacking crazy.
Not to
Yeah.
incite panic.
Not to incite panic.
But if
I've
you have
only
had-
been around
if
old
you have
people.
had any
and
sexual
that's it.
relations with Ethan recently, you need to get yourself tested.
Oh no. That's me, Seth. I've
That's
had
only you.
sexual relations with
yourself.
Ethan.
That's good. That's positive. That's body positivity, I think.
I am very body positive.
I'm positive.
They call me body positive Bill.
Body positive Bill. There's Ethan and I. We were playing Modern Warfare, I think last night, and he goes, "What was it? They call me Quick Feet something.
Oh.
Quick Feet Jim." And then
no,
he goes,
Swift Feet.
"Swift Feet Jim." And he goes, and then you said that, and after he says it, he starts getting capped, and he just yells, "It's because I'm incredibly slow mentally and physically." And it was
Yeah.
it was a good one. You had to be there to understand it, though.
I forget the exact wording. That doesn't sound right the way you said it.
Yeah, but Ethan admitted to being mentally slow, so that's the moral of the story.
Oh no, I got capped. What is this? 1930s Germany?
You know, I'm not a big fan of the mint flavor of toothpaste. It's
Hold
just
up.
so minty.
Wait, what? You don't like what?
Oh my!
Like the mint. Some toothpaste
I'm
are
gonna-
just so minty.
There's no.
I
This
love
is
me
impossible
some mint
work.
ice cream. I love me some mint coffee.
But I
like.
can't do mint toothpaste.
What?
I
What
just can't
toothpaste do you
do it.
have
No,
then?
I mean I know I use mint toothpaste. Like you can't compromise on that. But I just wish
Okay,
I
I was gonna
didn't
say,
have
do you
to.
use like fruity bubble gum with Paw Patrol
No,
logo
because
on
I'm
it?
a man. But like, you know, sometimes I really just wish I could get something that doesn't taste disgusting. You feel?
Yeah, but the thing is minty breath is the best breath, easily, hands down. You can't
Did you
just
say
not be
pants down or hands down?
both.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
I mean, I didn't say both. I said hands
Oh,
down, but both
baby, a
apply.
triple. What is it?
Unpopular opinion
Shirts
here.
off, pants down.
I don't like Adolf Hitler. I don't think he was a nice guy. I think he did some bad
Yeah, I think he
things,
was
you
kind of
know?
a bad dude.
Like, I think people give him too much credit. I think he's just a bad guy.
You know, but like he did
You're
have
so
some
brave
things
for
going
saying
for
that.
him. You're really
I know,
brave.
I
That's
know.
such a controversial opinion in this day and age.
You've really been saying what we've all been thinking silently for years.
Yeah. What a good man he.
Yeah, I just feel
Always
like,
there with the
I
hot
mean,
takes.
I'm back.
How was Mikey? You read the overture in that fast?
Yeah.
Dang. Now get ready to read
I
Act
can
1.
read fast. I just freaking hate reading.
Reading's cool. If you're cool, you read. Don't remember that.
I would
please.
read if
Wait,
I
that was
didn't
a
also
triple?
have 50 things
Ethan,
on my desk to
quiet
distract me.
If you
I'm
get a triple, you
sorry.
have to yell, "Oh, baby, a triple!"
There's probably a whole paragraph that
I was waiting for the
completely
hardpoint
missed.
shit change just so I could slap a VTOL directly on it.
Yeah, I bet you were, nerd. Mikey, what'd you think of the overture?
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
Like
you
I
liked
said,
it?
there was probably a paragraph that I read it completely, except the entire time I was thinking about a show that also had a religious fanatic. And so I was reading it, even using like my brain's voice to read it, because
Your
I knew that I
brain's
would get
voice.
distracted.
What does your
And then
brain
like
sound
I
like?
went like all schizophrenic, where I was reading it out loud in my head, but then also thinking about a show. And like now I can't remember either of them. Like
What?
my brain
Mikey.
like doubled up with
You
its
should see a
reading, and then now I
psychiatrist.
can't remember.
Michael, you need to go into the loony bin.
I swear, I have a
You're
little...
going to the slammer, Mikey.
I've told you I was
That's
in
why
a
we love
special
you.
classroom when I was a kid, right?
wait, what?
You were?
I wasn't in a special classroom. I was in a classroom separate from all the other kids that I think was for.
It wasn't a special
I was in those this
classroom.
year.
It was just separate from all the other children.
It was special, but not for like special as you might think.
That doesn't help.
I don't
Like,
want to say
for
that
the
you were too
whiz
smart?
kids.
Who was it with?
I feel like Mikey is too
Ethan,
smart.
you and
If
I
there
were
was
in,
like,
Ethan, we were in like a kind of like pseudo enrichment with Mrs.
I got kicked out
special
at,
as
like,
in like.
But you got
Rice.
taken out because
I mean,
no, I got
having
put back
trouble
in. I got
to say
put back
this
in, Seth.
I almost got taken out too because of you. We were both you encouraged me into bad habits, Ethan, and you almost got
Did
me
I?
removed,
I don't.
too.
Look,
Yeah.
everything before high school is a blur.
Ethan, everything, even including high school, is also a blur for you.
Well, yeah, that too. You know, the crack cocaine doesn't help.
Yeah, my crack addiction really doesn't help my memory.
What?
It
That doesn't make
enhances
sense.
it.
That doesn't make
It
sense.
enhanced it.
It
Where's
enhances
Cam?
my memory.
Where's he?
Yeah, where's resident crack addict?
Coomer. Resident Coomer Cam. I love Cam.
Seth?
What a cutie. Yeah, what's up?
Today we die as men. Deagle gang, Deagle gang, Deagle gang!
I think I just gotta play the game now. Ooh, someone's door's open.
Paris, get out of my
It's
room
Ethan.
before I slap you with a mallet. I'm gonna
That is the
cough
go-to.
I'm gonna cough on you.
I'm gonna cough on you. Ethan abuses Karis, it's obvious.
I abuse the fact that it's potential that I have
Potentially have
coronavirus
the That's not
by
a good
threatening.
thing.
Like, I threatened to cough on Kim Jong-un. I think that would really bring world peace. I'm gonna cough on all bad world leaders, so I'm gonna go up to Drumpf and cough on that
Drumpf.
little orangey.
Drumpf.
Orange man bad.
Frick, I
Orange
forgot I
man
have
bad.
question book. Who takes Un's place if he dies?
Probably. Wait, he
Does
doesn't
he
have any
have
kids. Yeah, he hasn't camed in any.
Didn't he also kill
You
a
don't
bunch
need
of
to
people, or
describe
was
the
that Kim
process.
Jong-il?
Yeah, you didn't have to
You
say
didn't,
that.
we didn't have to go that far.
You didn't came, did.
If he does do it, he's gonna have a heart attack and die.
He's gonna have to do the do soon to get an
Yeah.
heir.
He needs to get that
It's like,
that seed.
yeah,
going.
he doesn't have a dynastic heir.
Yeah,
He
who
killed his
wouldn't
uncle or
marry?
whatever.
His father would not be proud. Kim Ling Ling.
His father,
The
yeah,
last of
isn't
the dynasty.
his father's dead. He killed his uncle in like Singapore.
He killed his one. No, he killed a general by strapping him to like a jet engine, didn't he?
Didn't he have one
that's the way
dude
to
that
go.
people were like, "Yeah, let's assassinate him," and then in place this other dude, and then he just killed him,
What?
like his brother or something? Did he have a brother?
Yeah, his like half brother got killed in like a Singapore airport.
Yeah, by like
neurotoxin in
women
some
with
people's
neurotox.
hands.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, that sucks.
Yeah, I thought I read something about how like there was plan. I think it's all rumors, but the government was planning on assassinating him and then placing his half brother.
Probably. There are probably factions in the government in charge of that. North Korea's a crazy place, really.
Yeah, but they got kind of, it's a little risque with them Asian consent laws.
Ethan,
What's that supposed to mean?
what does that mean?
I mean, if
And do I
13
wanna
is
know
fine
what
in
that
Japan, I'm gonna stop that.
You know, like in some
Is it South Korea
still
who's-
traditional spots in Japan, they like break women's legs so they stay short because that's.
Oh,
the
no,
period.
it's their feet so they
Their
don't
feet,
grow.
Yeah.
How do I have a VTOL?
Anyway, isn't the age of consent in South Korea like 20?
Oh, I unlocked the gold skin.
Probably those.
I forget.
crazy Koreans.
North Korea banned lolly hentai, which is pretty cool.
That's good. That's a good thing.
You know,
That's what
I
we like
side
to
with
see.
North Korea now.
You know, I'm a
That's
true
what I
North
like to see.
Koreaner.
How does this make sense? This doesn't
Explain-
make sense.
Let me guide you through it, Carson. What's
Okay,
You're talking about
so
lollies
no,
or
let me tell you.
physics?
Let me tell you. So, the unit for light intensity is a candela. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
That's my favorite Rainbow Six gadget.
Shut up, Ethan.
there's two lamps that have the same illumination.
Mm-hmm.
I just
So-
insulted you really hard, Ethan.
So
I
they're
forgot.
putting out the same amount of light, basically.
Yeah.
So one is 50 centimeters away from a screen, and so the intensity of light on the screen is 50 candelas.
Yeah.
But the other one
Mm-hmm.
is 100 centimeters away, so it's farther away, but the intensity is greater, but they have the same illumination. That doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense.
So
Light
it's
is
just-
fake. I'm convinced
Light
that
was
light
made up.
light isn't real.
It's made up by
You
big,
lost me
it's
when
made
How
up
are
by
they?
big
How are
light
they out
bulbs.
here measuring light?
You know, it's the
Then
same
what
thing
are
how
you
I
to
don't think
me?
dinosaurs existed.
No,
Damn
I
it.
think
You
thought
thought
we
you convinced me last night, but little did you know I am not convinced.
I'm across the aisle.
We even
on
sent
that one.
we even sent fan fiction of Tyrannosaurus Rexes to prove it to you.
Yeah, well, I still don't believe it.
Carson, if light doesn't
Not until
exist,
Big
what are you
Paleo
to me?
admits that they've been screwing
This
us
is
over
garbage.
to sell more bones.
Big Scientology wants you to think that, Seth.
Well, you know,
Why is there a guy in this
what's the deal with
corner?
that Tom Cruise guy in Scientology? Scientology's crazy. You know that?
Parthenax is their god.
Who?
Parthenax is a cool dude.
He is.
If you kill Parthenax, you're a bad person.
You guys ever watch any of those like Scientology documentaries? You know, the ones where it's just like stuff about Scientology.
They covered up some like little girl's death.
Oh,
or
they do that
something.
all the time. Have you seen the video
It's
they've been
'cause-
trying to hide of like Tom Cruise proclaiming himself as like the second coming of Jesus?
No, but like
He did that.
they have hospitals where like the doctors are Scientologists,
Mhm.
so they just go to that when they have troubles, and if
You
the
know
person
Jehovah's
dies, they
Witnesses
cover it
aren't
up.
allowed to have a blood transfusion?
Why?
It's
Oh yeah,
like their blood is sacred,
I think you've
and
told
if
me
you
this.
change out their blood, then they won't go to heaven or whatever it is. You know how
So
it
they
be.
just finna die.
No, literally, they have like a DNR. If they have to get a blood transfusion, you just gotta DNR them. It's crazy.
What's a DNR?
DNR, do not
resuscitate.
repair.
Oh, okay.
Basically just says if I go under, let me die. A lot of old people do that.
That's
Old
kinda
people are
sad.
crazy. I mean, it's sad, but like, you know, when you get to be like 100 years old and you're just like there and you're like, nah, this ain't it.
What the frick? I was driving normally, then a Jeep swerved
You
out
wanna
of
know
his
something?
lane into
Ethan,
mine
did you
and
watch
head
the
on.
new I Did a Thing video?
There
the
is
one-
none. I looked.
Oh,
The
well,
ping
it's the
pong
one with
ball?
the ping pong ball.
Oh
It's
yeah,
4
no, I
days
watched
old.
that like when it came out.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was excited when you said there's a new one. I looked and there
Well,
wasn't.
anyways,
I'm like, what
the
frick?
part where he talks about ping pong related deaths and the old man whose his kids were playing. He was the oldest man in the world, 116 years old. His kids were playing ping pong, and he had a ball landed in his mouth, and he died.
Oh yeah,
He's suffocated.
that's not funny.
It's not funny, but come on, really? Like, oldest man in the world died to a ping pong ball. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, ping pong balls are known for being very
I can't
fatal.
open the door. That's
My
crazy.
frickin' music keeps pausing every
Frickin'
30
music.
seconds.
Seth, I'm gonna head out and do homework
Alright, that's cool.
because I got my SKS gold. So
This, I'm gonna kill myself, boys.
Raise his hand. Hey, miss.
I've literally been working on it for 50
Ethan, make
minutes
sure you share
now,
your screen if you're
and
doing homework.
I've not solved a
I'm
single
doing homework
problem.
on my other thing.
Of course you are. Nerd.
Ugh.
What? You guys been listening to any new music recently?
No.
Not really.
No,
Just
not
more of the
actually.
same.
Didn't you listen to Camel? What
Yeah,
was that?
I did
What are they
that.
like? What kind of band? are
It's
they?
alright. It's nothing like special. It's just, I mean, it's progressive rock. I don't know what that means, but that's what it is.
Progressive rock? Like new age rock?
I found out the reason
No,
that
I don't
Spotify keeps
think
playing
so.
is pretty
Progressive
much
rock.
because Discord.
Let's see this. Broad genre of rock music. Blah blah blah. It doesn't say what it
Does it mean it's
characteristics.
progressive by like it tackles progressive issues like abortion?
Rhythm, melody, and harmony. There is a tendency towards greater freedom of rhythm than exists in other forms of rock music. Progressive rock artists are more likely to explore less common time signatures, such as 5/8 and 7/8. Tempo, key, and time signatures.
There was a
Changes
band
are common
that
within
had an extremely random time signature, and it's even like a myth that whenever they made a new song, they would just take 2 dice and roll them and be like, "All right, that's it."
That's pretty big chillin'.
Yeah. What was it I said about the dice the other day? How one teacher just rolls 2 dice and is like, "All right, this is it." I said something like that. It was good. It was a good one. Help me remember. It was
Sounds
funny.
it, dude.
It was funny. Alright, well, that sucks. I love Mr. Long.
Okay, I solved one, boys. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. Tell us about it. Tell me about it. Let me hear it. Teach me. You're the teacher.
I'm not even gonna try, dude. I'm sorry.
Is it about candelas?
No, it's not about candelas. That's why I can
Stupid.
solve it.
How do you like
Screw
physics? Is it a
candela.
good class? Should I do it?
No. Well, you should do it over chem, but it's still not good. But
Yeah.
it's not.
My next year, if
Completely.
everything goes according to plan, I will have 9 credits. And I'm not 100% sure if that was the way to go, but I'm sticking to my guns. Because I'm a man. A man with a plan. You know, I have a feeling that since you guys aren't responding, that I have lagged.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
I'm
okay.
really getting
Alright.
sucked into this.
For a
The
moment,
other
I thought I
voice in
just
my head was
completely
talking and I just
disconnected.
couldn't hear you.
This
State
sophomore
Farm.
year has been so easy. I can't wait until I get absolutely destroyed by junior year. This has been a literal joke.
Nah, quarantine's gonna go into next year, man.
Yeah,
No
really.
school.
You know, Ethan, I have an idea. We could make it go into next year if we all just got the coronavirus and spread it like crazy.
Hey Seth, you wanna come over to my place?
Do we have a
We need to
coronavirus
wait
party?
till school starts next year to get the corona.
Yeah, Ethan, you need to homebrew it. Spit in some bottles.
Oh yeah, I gotta get my
Go
infected.
get a razor blade and
Where's my knife?
scrape off your toad skin juice into a serum.
No, I'm just gonna slit my wrist and bleed into a
When it
cup
comes to August, then we all need to take a drink, take a swig, and boom, we're set.
of my infected, steamy
Okay,
juice.
you don't need to describe it that much, but yes, that is in fact the plan. Let's take bets. How long do you think quarantine's gonna last?
I don't want it to go into summer, man.
I think it's definitely gonna
Summer's
go a
gonna be-
little bit in the summer, but not like much farther.
Summer's gonna be big chillin', and now I
Big
can't be
chillin'.
big chillin'.
Really?
Like,
Well, there's
I
definitely
don't.
there's gonna be things that are gonna change after this. Like, the world isn't gonna be the same. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
imagine if
hopefully.
We're gonna have
imagine if this
supercars.
wasn't just a respiratory disease or like something. Imagine if it evolved to total organ failure, like in Plague Inc., bro. We would be screwed.
Like I'm just chilling here. I'm infected, but like I'm asymptomatic, and then all of a sudden I just like
Die.
every organ in my body shuts down.
Your entire organ system just completely falling
Like-
apart.
Like we don't think it's a big issue because most people are asymptomatic. Like the symptoms go away, and it's okay. Everyone gets infected, and then suddenly people just start dropping like flies, and it's like
'Cause
close
God's
Greenland
playing
down.
some Plague Inc.
We gotta close
When
Madagascar
the
down
person
too.
running your plague accidentally clicks full system failure instead of the more infectious route.
Exactly like
when
that.
I played
Mikey.
Plague Inc., I was like a kid, so I was never that good at it. But like,
That's
it's such
fair.
an easy game to
It
play.
was always Greenland, you know.
It was Greenland and
Close down
Madagascar would
that
really just
port and
ruin
it's
your
done.
day.
You
See,
gotta
that's what
start
you
in
do is you make
Greenland.
it so infectious without any symptoms until you infect everyone,
Yeah,
and then
but
you
there's
just
that-
save up a bunch of money,
Yeah.
and then you just
The thing is, though,
build your
once
way
you
all
run
up
out of
the-
people to infect, you start running out of points. So you need to be careful.
yeah. Then you just
Well-
you don't max out the infectious thing. You just infect everyone,
Yeah.
and then
There's a strategy.
yeah, then you just build your way all the way up the symptom tree, and just everyone just was wiped out in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, but I remember there was that one disease that you couldn't devolve, like evolved symptoms. So like if you
Yeah.
evolved coughing, it's like, oh, I have to have coughing now.
It was like the virus one would rapidly evolve.
Yeah, but there was one where you couldn't devolve because I think virus you could, but it just cost
Yeah.
points.
It costs points to devolve, but there's definitely one like a harder mode where you just couldn't devolve at all.
Yeah.
Well, what a good game. I tried to re-download that, but it's a relic from the past. You know what I mean? I can't. That's crazy.
I
have,
miss
like-
those stick figure games, like the shooter ones on
Yes.
online.
Oh, you can't say that.
I remember I think I played one in like computer class in like maybe third grade, not even like third grade. I remember like a teacher was like, "Hey, you can't be playing that. That's not good. That's not appropriate." And I was like, I didn't get what I meant. You know, it said bad words and stuff, but I literally didn't know what they meant. They're like, "Yeah, you can't be doing this, bro." And I was like, "Oh."
I remember one time in Don Gill or whatever, like, there's like 2 computers in the back of the class.
Yeah.
I was playing one of those shooting games, and like the teacher's like, "Hey, cut that out." And I'm like, "But I'm just shooting targets," and they were like, "Alright, that's fine."
God bless the American school system. That's great.
I remember also one time I was playing a Smosh video, and there was like a
Shut
part that
up.
it had blood in it, and one of the girls freaked out and went to tell a teacher, and I quickly closed it out. The teacher gets her, she's like, "What were you just watching?" I'm like, "Nothing."
Dude,
Nothing
the
was
worst
open.
was when you were a complete scumbag. If you would be like, "I'm gonna tell on you," and you'd raise your hand, and you'd be like, "Oh God, no!" And they're like, "Can I
Go to
get
the
a drink?"
bathroom.
It's like, "Oh, you disgusting person."
I think I've done
I've
that, but like
definitely
only
both
in high
had that
school.
happen to me and done it to
Oh
other
yeah,
people.
yeah, me too. But now looking back on it, you're a terrible
Well,
person.
no, I do it in high school. Like I'll do it in
Do it
class
high
now.
school.
Like
I've definitely
some kid,
done it probably last year.
like I don't think I do it around the boys, but if I'm like talking to someone I don't usually talk to and they like do something weird, like I'm gonna do this.
Why though?
Or I don't know.
You don't know.
It's like, no, what the frick? Don't. Mikey, come on, you can't miss those.
Stop watching me.
I have to freaking do my math.
Ethan, the math is so
And I have to
easy.
do my stuff too, Ethan.
The questions are all in the PowerPoint.
Yeah, I know, but like, I haven't opened the PowerPoint yet.
Well, maybe you
By
should
the way,
do
the
that.
first time I ever completed this map, my time was like 50 minutes.
Maybe you should complete the PowerPoint and be a good little kid.
I don't want to be a good little boy. I want to
I
be
love
your
how he
bad
has
little boy.
only the
Ethan,
assignments
how
day
much
3, but he
aviation
has a
have you done?
PowerPoint
Because
of
you
day 3,
still
4,
haven't
and
filled that
4.5.
out.
No, I did, Mikey. I literally turned in the audio recording and everything.
And she decided that even though you were the only one to do it, it was still not the best one.
I mean, she literally graded it, yeah.
Yikes. Are you systems, or am I wrong?
I'm power plant.
Explain
Oh,
to me
maybe
this
I was
aviation
wrong.
project, because this is a real riddle.
Basically, we just had to do a report on like this organization that does like
yeah, Ethan, you're
investigation.
PowerPoint, right?
Yeah,
What was the organization?
it's
Ethan
like
was
one that
PowerPoint.
investigates like crashes and stuff like that. So we just had to research that and list things and then talk about things. Mine was awful. I just threw it together.
And you
so,
also
okay.
haven't probably done the assignment to do with the recordings, too.
No, I did. I recorded.
I mean, to do with the recordings.
Oh,
Like the
dude,
assignment where you have to listen to them and decide, like, what was the best.
that's not due yet, is it?
Or not what was the best, what was the cause.
That's not due
Ethan,
yet.
you're gonna do
right?
it the last day.
So it's not due yet, is what you're telling
It
me.
is. And you better do it the last day.
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to scare you into doing your freaking homework, Ethan.
I'm picking skin off my shoulder while you're telling me that.
Why? Why would you do
I
that?
can.
Because he's retarded. He's freaking retarded.
Like, I picked a callus off
You have
during
a
the
callus
Zoom meeting.
on your hands. Like
Hands,
on your
yes, not
shoulders.
shoulder.
Okay.
Nah.
You had me scared for a moment there.
Yeah, I was just talking about skin-related things I'm doing.
Yeah, you have skin problems, Ethan. You should. Do you have eczema?
Huh?
Yes,
No,
corona.
no, I did have like really bad eczema back in the day.
Back in the day, when was that?
Eczema.
Eczema.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Excellent.
We got this cream where it like bubbled up and it was like behind my knee.
God.
And my dad accidentally popped one and it bled everywhere.
Oh, Jesus.
He like accidentally poked the back of my leg and it just popped immediately.
Stop talking. Stop. Why would you have to say
Don't
any
worry,
of that?
they
It
weren't
would have
filled with like
cost you
pus.
$0 to not say that.
They weren't filled with pus. They were just filled with blood.
Ethan, you are a disgusting human being.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I won't deny it.
I mean, I'm.
I don't moisturize. I have like a prescription strength
Oh,
anti-acne
another
shot.
cool thing about that rash is when I get tan,
cool
like during
thing.
the summer.
Uh-huh.
When I get tan during the summer, it turns white rather than red.
I feel like it's not a rash then.
It's cancer.
Oh, speaking of that, I got a really bad sunburn once, and then I got freckles on my shoulder that weren't there before. That was pretty nifty.
That's legitimately cancer.
Eh.
You know, I
And
feel
then
like we
now,
should
like,
rename sunburns to radiation burns. That way people actually take it seriously.
you
I
know,
mean, I still won't, but other people.
I got some radiation cancer.
the thing is they don't look like the round normal freckles like on my like arms and stuff. It's like they're like weird and like flaky.
Yeah. On some
Like,
of those like
radiation
old pictures
cancer
your
is a
family has of
larger
you, you're like a
category.
really freckly child.
I was never freckly.
You're a
He's a
freckly
real-
little
you're
freckly boy.
Freckly little.
I never had freckles.
Yes, you did. I could have sworn
Face
you
ones?
did.
No, I never did.
No,
I was never a
you
freckly
did.
boy.
Get Karsen here.
I
Let's ask
was
Karsen.
never a freckly boy.
You were a freckly boy. I swear you were.
No,
You're cancerous.
I'm white, Seth.
What? What does that have to do with
Do you
it?
think freckles are white, Ethan?
No.
It's not a
What?
white thing.
Then why did you say you were white?
No, it's for
Why'd
like
you bring race
non-white
into this,
people.
Ethan? Don't try
What?
and cover it up.
Black
Freckles?
people can have freckles, Ethan.
Did you legitimately not believe that?
Wait, what?
Did you actually
Not
think
believe
black
what?
people couldn't have freckles?
Well, no, I don't. I know they can, but like, I mean, I was joking when I said I'm white. The joke being
You're
like,
actually black. Okay, I see how.
no,
I was
I'm
joking when I
confused.
said I
let's
was
let's get
white.
off this subject.
no. What?
Let's get away
My
from
brain.
Ethan,
My
we're supposed to
brain.
not be
You know-
racist.
that.
What
One
do
of
you
my
mean? We're not
favorite
racist right now.
one of my favorite things is British people tweets.
I think Scottish tweets are better, to be
Scottish
honest.
tweets are good too. Not racist, just don't like them. Simple as.
Here, I have a good Scottish tweet to send.
All right, let's hear it. Read it to us.
I'm not gonna read it. I'm
Well, I mean, you have to.
gonna send it.
You have to do your best Scottish
I can
accent.
send it to Homer.
If you're gonna send a Scottish, if you're gonna send a
No, I'm
Scottish
sending
tweet,
it. I
you
mean,
gotta do a Scottish accent. I don't make the rules, Ethan.
no, that's not the rules.
Them's the
you
rules.
you did make the rule. You literally made that rule up just now.
Well, the rules. You remember that?
This
in,
isn't. Don't even dare compare that to Fairly Odd
This
Parents.
is Fairly Odd Parents with the rules.
Odd
What a good
Parents,
show.
Fairly Odd Parents. I like the movie, the TV
Fairly
movie
Odd
specials.
Parents. Dun, dun.
Did anyone remember the movie specials?
I do.
With Drake.
No, not the live action or the newer ones. No, I mean like the one back in the day where like Timmy had to fulfill the
I
prophecy.
feel like
and
they
there
were
was,
all
like,
back in the day, Ethan.
Yeah, that show came out. Didn't that show stop in like 2008 or something? But they just kept re-airing it.
No, it's still going to my knowledge because it kept adding new characters.
To my knowledge, Ethan, every single thing that has to do with Fairly Odd Parents is back in the day.
Yeah, the show ended a long time ago. They've just kept it going. Like they keep rerunning it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good show. but-
Final episode aired in 2017.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. When was the last episode of Flapjack?
That only lasted like a couple years,
Really?
or not even a couple years. I think
It's
it barely.
It's a
They
classic.
they cut it real, yeah. 2008 to 2010.
That's terrible.
It was cut before its time, though.
It really
a lot of
was.
a lot of creators of that show went on to have their own. Like
Yeah.
I think like G
They had
G
successful
Quintel,
careers.
he made a regular show. I think even Pendleton Ward was in that.
Who's
think.
that? What's his deal?
The Adventure Time creator. No, he wasn't in it. I thought he was.
That was a good show though.
It was because the humor. I mean,
Ooh, who's this?
it just aged so
Yo.
good.
Just woke up. Boom.
What's up, Cam? Do you have homework to
Let's-
do?
I have a little bit of math and science, but that's all I have.
All right. I'm on MW, so.
Okay.
How you doing this morning?
I-
What'd
You
say?
what? You cut out.
Coomed.
I think you said combed, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's a good way to start off your
Cam-
morning.
You just woke up. It's 12 o'clock, and come on, man.
Yeah, it is literally just 12 o'clock.
Yeah, so
You better start
I'll probably
sharing that
crank.
screen, boy.
I
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
Frick!
Who remembers the
If
show?
that's your dad, get him
My-
on the stream.
Who remembers my gym partner's a monkey?
I
What?
remember
Sorry, what?
My
don't
Butt's
remember.
a Psycho, I think.
Remember Sanjay and Craig?
Yes,
That show was...
dude.
I don't remember it
Dude.
good enough.
Okay,
It was
but I do
awful.
remember it.
All right. So for a
Sanjay
bit,
and Craig,
for a
the
bit.
stuff they do is insane.
I was friends with Andrew Janelli for a bit. All right. And one
Yeah,
time
I
I
was
went to
too.
I went to his house, and he
I did too.
loved Sanjay and Craig. And
Uh-huh,
he had like
I remember that.
he had this show like
He had
Isn't
all the
Sanjay and
Sanjay
Craig
and
about
Craig
that
clout.
snake, dude?
yeah, and he
Had
had like
he had
bought
the original
show.
Sanjay and Craig script from the first episode.
Well, no, he had like bought the show and like the direct TV whatever, and so he just like nonstop played it, and I was like, can we not just watch?
Yeah,
Sanjay
Seth,
and
I
gotta
gotta-
respect the man and his Sanjay and Craig.
Around that same time, I'd watch it with Braden.
Oh my
Widows
god, this is
back
actually
in the day.
ridiculous.
What's
A
ridiculous?
quantity that is fully described by magnitude alone.
Cam, what were you trying to say, baby?
Codename Kids Next Door.
That was a good
That
show.
show, I don't
I
remember.
never
I
watched
loved
it.
that
I-
show so much.
I watched it, but like I don't remember.
Oh, there's cum in my eye. Oh no. Oh no.
How?
Oh no. Oh no.
Can't-
Oh no.
Alright, we're not
No,
gonna
no, no.
elaborate on that further.
It was on my
Just
hand
a
and I scratched my
casual
eye. I
morning
didn't know.
boom and you got it in your eye.
You can rewrite DNA on the fly and you're using it to turn people into dinosaurs, but with that tech, you could, like, cure cancer. But I don't want to
that's
cure cancer. I
disgusting.
want to turn people into dinosaurs.
What the frick?
That's
is
the
that
best
from?
Spider-Man quote. Spider-Man, the
Oh, okay.
comics.
Magnitude and direction.
Who's ready for Snowflake
Vector.
and Safe Space? Who's gonna
Huh?
buy their comics?
What?
What?
You don't know?
No,
I think the new. I don't know exactly what this is, but I think the new generation of comic superheroes from Marvel, 2 of their names are Snowflake and Safe Space, and I think one of them's non-binary.
Of course.
Of course they
That's the
are.
most liberal thing I've ever heard.
Be gone, liberals.
There's-
Yeah.
Their superpower is abnormally high suicide statistics.
Ethan, that's
Wait.
40%, am I right, lads?
Well, that's just kind of extreme now, isn't it? I wouldn't say that.
It is
well,
quite
that's just
absurd.
offensive.
Bill and Mandy.
The Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy. That's the name of it.
There's also Total
That
Drama
show was
Island.
good.
And just being
I'm talking about
nasty
weird
in
shows.
the
Johnny
background.
Test was actually pretty good.
That was good.
Rocco's.
The shows that
I
was weird.
liked
There's the one
it.
where the kid who was like kind of fat and he had yellow hair, and there's like the episode where he steals a grape, and the girl gets really
Gunther?
mad at him.
Are you talking about Gunther?
Was that the name of it? Was it actually?
No,
called
it's
Gunther?
Kick Buttowski. He had his sidekick as Gunther, who's voiced by Badger from Breaking Bad.
No, it's not that. It's not
Shoot,
Kick
dude.
Butowski. It's the dude. He has yellow hair. He has a friend who's like a redneck who's like "Arr," and he like talks like a really gritted voice, whatever. And then there's another one. He has a friend. He has a friend whose head is literally a square. Like they drew his head as a square.
Oh, Clarence.
Clarence, that's it.
That's
That's
a
not that
newer
old,
one. I never watched it.
I remember watching it. That show was interesting.
Ren and Stimpy. Now that's a classic.
Oh, that is a classic.
A lot of older shows are kind of disgusting.
Well,
Direction
you know
of
what?
velocity
No,
vector of
the
non-vector.
creator of Ren and Stimpy was kind of a dick, but it paid off because he made his animators never draw the same face twice.
True.
Every single frame is going to be a different face, unless it's a still frame.
That's a really interesting way
Yeah,
of doing
and
it, I
it carries
guess.
over episode to episode. They can't draw the same face twice. If he thinks it's too similar to another face, he's going to tell him,
So what,
you
did he
idiot.
memorize all the faces?
He just spend hours just
Imagine-
staring at
Imagine
Yeah.
trying to understand the plot in that, because then it'd be like one character does one
An
thing. and you
animator
just
draws a
can't
frame he
remember.
thinks looks similar, so he just holds it up to his computer and just binge watches
Computer,
every
analyze.
single season of the show.
He's just constantly
He
darting his
holds
eyes
down-
back
Yes,
and forth.
no, he programmed
down right
something to
arrow going
literally
to his
like
gallery.
you can plug in a picture and it'll like find the closest frame to it
What,
and be like,
Google
oh,
image
it's too
search?
similar.
You know, people who don't realize that you can literally right click on an image and just search Google for that image are living in like the 90s. You know what I mean?
I use that to find certain images.
Okay. Well, you know the people
about
who
you,
try to
explain it?
catfish, and you can literally just go on Google and find that image if you just research
Yeah,
reverse image
well,
search.
No,
Most
people are
know
dumb,
that
so
nowadays.
my hand smells like cum.
I do kind of want to try catfishing, but it's kind of gay because
You
at
want to
some
try
point it's
catfishing?
I'll
at
be right
some
back, boys. I gotta
point
go
it's the
feed my
dude,
dogs
like,
and
hitting
feed
on you.
them or
That's kind of
whatever.
gay.
You actually want to catfish?
What is wrong?
It's
with
funny
you?
because you're messing with a guy, but it's also not
You
funny.
took it
because
to
you're
a
messing
weird
with a guy.
level, Ethan. You kind
Yeah.
of made it a little awkward.
Yeah.
Well, who was it?
You started that thought with I want to try catfishing.
Oh yeah, I
You know,
think
I
Drew.
want to try
No,
catfishing.
I think Drew tried to do it on Yubo.
He
Drew
did.
did it.
He did.
Yeah, that's
Like,
not
that's-
surprising.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% true.
Yeah.
Why would you catfish a dude? Like honestly, he's just out here trying to
it's
get some.
funny.
and
What was
you're
that
doing
one
it
meme?
to
It's
him.
like, did I just eat a load of my own coom for a dude?
Oh yes, I remember that.
Oh yeah. That Discord relationships are wild.
They really are. Online relationships in general are wild.
When she doesn't show up to the Discord wedding server for your wedding. Oh my gosh,
This
someone took
guy.
your assassination.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you
I'm-
saw that?
Yeah, because I'm looking at you and Mike,
Yeah.
like the
I had that
like
in the bag,
smaller.
Ethan. What a bunch of nerds.
That's why you play hardcore mode, because then you can just turn around and shoot him in the head.
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, team kill is on in hardcore.
Oh, yeah, okay. Ugh.
It's always a classic to just cap someone.
It really is. Oh, that's a fat old stretch.
Yeah.
You guys got any plans today?
Exist.
Mhm.
That's about
I
it.
feel that. I feel that on a spiritual level.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much all my days. You know what I'm most afraid of when we go back to school?
What?
Readjusting.
That is gonna be really freaking hard after like spending literally like a year straight of not going to school.
Especially because my sophomore year has revolved around 2 study halls every single day.
Oh
And the
damn.
most insanely easy classes. So I'm like legit screwed when it comes to junior year.
What the frick? Run ruined. Frickin' run ruined.
What?
I somehow landed on top of the pyramid instead of on the side.
That's crazy.
And just jumped and lost everything.
That's crazy, bro. You guys been reading any good books lately?
No, I kind of
No.
want to read some HP Lovecraft. Not gonna lie.
I was thinking
Dude.
of
Let's continue.
I started read. I never read Harry Potter before, like
Dude, I love
freshman
the
year.
Harry Potter books.
So I read the first 5, but then I never got around to reading Half-Blood Prince or Deathly Hallows. So I literally don't know how. I've never seen any of the movies except Goblet of Fire either. So I literally don't know how it ends. But
Oh,
it's been
damn.
like a year since I read the last one, so I'm thinking I might just read them all because
I
I really
kinda
liked
wanna
them.
do that too.
I really liked them, but like AR made it so like whenever I had to read.
Yeah.
Like
There's
whenever
that
I
much
wanted to read
time.
something, I
It's
would wait
crunch time.
until it would count for AR. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in elementary school, if I already had my point goal for the marking period, I was like, well, I'll save this book for when I need it for AR, and that's why it killed me wanting to read.
Yeah.
AR
AR
goofed
really
my
screwed over, I
love
think,
for
most
reading.
people when it came to wanting to read.
Nah, but the Harry Potter books are so good.
Boys,
They
I
are
got
pretty
something
good.
I need to tell you.
What?
Well,
Okay.
My fan must have been blowing on my garbage can because my room smells like coom.
How are you not used to
I
that
never,
scent, man?
I never read the Harry Potter books.
No, you really should. They're amazing.
Yeah, they're actually pretty. Like, I
Honestly
read-
though, in my humble opinion, the first movie and the first book are about equal in quality.
I've
'Cause
not seen the first movie.
Bro, a spider literally just dropped from my ceiling. And I like
Because the
Talking about
first-
books, Cam.
the
I'm
first
sorry.
Harry Potter book,
I was AFK, I was grabbing some socks, bro.
the first Harry Potter book is brief enough that like it could fit in that movie pretty well, and they didn't have to cut things.
Well, I mean, it's
But-
good that it was like that, because I know there's like especially with pilot episodes and stuff, when you do your first thing, it should be able to like stand on its own as a complete story.
Yeah, no, I
Like
think,
if you look at a lot of the pilot episodes for shows, they're like a complete story by themselves.
and they try to set up so many character things. They don't think about like introducing the character. Like
Yeah.
a lot of like online shows and like lower production, they like try to become like late season Futurama where all the characters have their bits and their things. But you
Yeah.
can't do that as the first
You
thing
gotta-
because
you gotta
Futurama
evolve
had to
that.
start off with, you know, like the freezing and then like the thing.
Everyone's got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? Remember that.
I like
It's a
how
good
in the
lesson in
pilot,
life.
like you said, doesn't the entire world get blown up by aliens? But
Yeah,
then
and
the one
then
building
rebel.
that he was in never got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like outside the window, you see them just.
Oh, then the one
delete
episode where
everything.
the dog, he never returns home.
I don't even think that's the saddest episode.
Well, what is the saddest episode?
The fourth one.
Which one's that? Ooh.
Are you talking about Futurama?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, Oh, that is a sad.
That's by, in my opinion. The dog one, I think that's a little overhyped for its sad. I mean, the four leaf. Have you not seen it?
What's the four-leaf clover one?
No, that's the reason why that's all talked about.
Dude, they're real big when I was real little, and that's how I first saw Futurama.
Okay, tell me
The
about the
pilot.
four-leaf. What's the story of the four-leaf clover one? Because I was lagging out that whole time you were talking.
Okay, like Fry, they go under New York because it's New York, and there's old New York under New
Oh
York.
yeah, isn't that where
And
Lila's from? Lola?
Yeah, and like he goes to his house and
Lola.
finds his lucky four-leaf clover was taken, and he's like, bruh. And then like he found out his brother took it, and like his brother took his name too, became Philip J. Fry, so he's like mad. He's like, he took my identity, he took, because like they kind of had a sibling rivalry, so he was kind of B-raging and trying to like screw him over, and then he found out he took his name out of respect after he went missing, and it was just like really, really heartwarming. And
I thought you were
also
gonna say he
had
took
Don't
his
You
wife,
Forget.
then he took his his
Oh
401k.
no, Philip Philip did not have a wife, and that's a fact. But he ends up with one.
I wish I was his wife.
True that. Zoidberg was a dude. That's all I'm gonna say.
He really was a dude. I love Zoidberg. Probably my
I
favorite
need to
character was
watch-
Zoidberg. Zoidberg and Bender.
Hermes was underappreciated.
Oh, I'm gonna jump. Do a flip.
You know who my favorite character is?
Who?
Zap Brannigan.
Dude,
Yes!
Zap, yeah.
I love Zap.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Or
I'd like
Kip.
you to meet my. I'd like you to meet my go.
Remember they do like Kip's
Kip.
marriage
Oh,
or whatever,
Kip.
and he's like a horde of flies or his parents.
Zap Brannigan.
Remember when Kif was pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
gamer.
Oh, that was legit.
I love
Oh,
that show.
I like what's the Asian girl's name? Or
I
was
don't
she
know.
Asian? I forgot.
She was Asian.
Yeah.
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 I know who you're talking
Well,
about.
she was
but I
a
don't remember her
Martian.
name.
Yeah, she was one of the more forgettable ones. But her parents, because they're like
Yeah.
the like really like assertive Asian parents, like, why you no bring husband home?
I remember that. What a good
That
show.
was good.
I love Futurama. It's a shame it never got any more seasons.
I think it ended fine. Like
Yeah.
in my opinion, it ended before it became The Simpsons, which is
That's
a good
fair.
thing. Because
But I
The
still would have liked to
Simpsons,
see more.
The Simpsons is a dying carcass. Well,
It really
the
is.
conclusion was so open and like well made, or in my opinion. Honestly, you could probably just start the series from the beginning and be the in canon like thing.
Yeah.
Because I think technically they went back to the beginning of the series.
I need to. Is it still on Netflix?
It's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu. I need to watch that again sometime. I love the episodes where they go to hell.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of those. I like
Yeah. When
the
Bender
devil's
sells his
hands are
firstborn
idle
son.
playthings rather than idle hands are devil's playthings. That's a funny play on words. That one really gets a chuckle out of me, you know, every time I see it.
The one with the golden fiddle, and he goes to play it, and it's just terrible because it's made out of gold.
And then he gets hit in the head with it.
And they hit the devil with it. Yeah, that's funny.
I kind of want to start reading books because of quarantine.
So do I, but like, nah.
Problem
I
is
have
I
the
don't-
Crucible to read and everything.
I can't get any new books, and I don't like reading online
I mean, yeah,
books.
you can order them from Amazon.
That is fair.
That's how I get
Because I
my
want
books.
to, I
order
want to
them from
read
Amazon.
H.P. Lovecraft, and I also want to reread Roadside Picnic because that's probably one of my favorite books.
Oh yeah, did you actually read Roadside Picnic?
Yeah, no, I read all of it.
I never read
It's-
any of the books for the substitute for AR. What was it? What was it called? Independent reading.
Oh yeah.
I never read any of the books. Like actually.
No, I actually read Roadside Picnic because it was really good.
Yeah.
At times, the translation was a little.
Well, yeah. That's like I remember
Oh,
reading
man.
one of the Witcher books, and because it's translated from Polish, there's times where it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Well, a better comparison would be Metro because
Yeah,
both
Metro.
were
Dude,
originally
trying to
Russian.
pronounce the names of cities in Metro is just don't even try it.
Okay, 2 more problems out of 7. How long has this call been going? So I've probably been working on this for an hour and a half. Because I was working on a little bit before.
Yeah, we're almost.
Absolutely
we're coming close to
classic.
2 hours.
That's
We'll
a
probably call it
classic.
around an hour and a half, maybe. I don't know. Ethan, watch this, baby. Oh no.
He got taken from you.
Yeah, I'm about to get the V.
Who's that working on work? Cameron Littleton.
He works hard.
He's a hard worker.
He is a hard
Working
worker.
hard or hardly working, am I right?
True that, brother. True that. Cam, what are you working on?
He appears to be wait. It's so low resolution I can't tell.
Why is he not talking? Does he have himself muted and he doesn't know it?
No, he's not. Mikey does though.
Like he's probably reading like Act 1 or something.
Oh yeah. I don't know
You
how
read
he
that
didn't
yet,
read
Ethan?
the. I haven't read Act 1 yet.
Very good. It doesn't actually take that long to read, which is pretty nice.
What are other good books? Because books, I mean, they're probably like one of the best media consumption ways, but like you have to get into one before you can
Yeah,
get
I have
into
the
one,
problem
you
where
know?
it's hard for me to get into a book, but once I do, I usually can get it done.
Boys, I'm muting
Yeah.
myself while I do this so I can get it done. I'm taking off my headset, just so you guys know.
Okay, yeah, that's cool, Cam. You're working hard.
I prefer classical literature most of the time. Like the last books I've read were Heart of Darkness, All Quiet on the Western Front, and something else, I believe. Can't quite remember. But those were all really good books. Heart of Darkness was amazing. All Quiet on the Western Front, one of the most impactful pieces of literature I've ever read. Highly recommend it.
I like the Giving Tree.
That's a
I like
good
red fish, blue fish.
one.
One fish, two fish. That's a
It just
classic.
really makes me think like that there are a lot of fish. And that really just makes
Yeah, no, before that, I didn't know there's different types of fish, because I've only ever seen my dad's goldfish, and like, now that I know there's red fish and blue fish, it's really
And-
opened up some doors.
It really does, into the world of fish.
fish.
Yeah.
I mean, I learned,
into the nautical
The
wildlife
realm of
world.
nautical stuff.
I learned there are, in fact, plenty of fish in the sea.
Amen.
Amen. True that. I feel that one. Oh,
So what we gotta do?
Yeah. What do we gotta do?
So I'm thinking here.
What are you thinking?
My mind's. I only have one problem left. So my mind's. So.
Uh-huh.
So we do
You
that.
gotta finish
Let's
that?
square that.
Hey, nice deagle, nerd.
Thank you.
Zebra deagle.
Looks pretty sick.
Guess what? I'm a hyena. I'm gonna eat you.
Sounds hot.
My cloaca.
Ethan, how much work have you actually gotten done?
Shoot, what have I gotten done? I got the programming done today entirely. And
Yeah, I literally
I've
just
been
took
just
my
kind
code from yesterday and redid it.
of copy and pasted it, changed it to string. Not hard.
Yeah,
Same with
pretty
the next assignment.
Ugh. This has literally been. These are my weekdays. I wake up, drink coffee, do a Zoom meeting, and either game or do homework. And that's what my weeks are gonna be like for like the next month.
I'm
that's hard to
really
believe.
starting to hate this. I just want to get diagnosed officially with the virus so that I can like take precautions that change up my day. Also, I feel like that could get me out of Zoom meetings. Like I can't do Zoom
I
meetings.
can't do Zoom because I have the coronavirus.
I have coronavirus, so I'd infect the computer.
I mean, yeah, you could be like, yeah, I'd infect the school laptop. I can't do it for this safety.
Oh yeah, I can't give this back. I
This
mean,
is mine now.
I've tried to use that to get things for my parents. Like, oh, I can't use this because I have to have my
Yeah, when
own.
you ask your parents for
Oh,
a car because you have the coronavirus.
Okay, I think that's physics done, boys.
yeah, that didn't work though, sadly.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I
excited.
didn't know.
Once I get my
For
water
what?
cooler, I'm gonna start overclocking my processor.
I made sandwiches.
Oh, Mikey is back with sandwiches.
What type? What type? Roast
Mike,
beef,
did you
cheddar?
make me one?
Tell us
There's
about your
ham.
sandwich.
There's salami, chicken, provolone, and mustard.
You're gonna get the meat
The
sweats.
meat sweats, Mikey.
He's gonna get the meat sweat.
What
Is that
about
an
the
actual
meat
thing?
sweats?
Yeah. Oh, it totally is, dude.
What are meat
'Cause I-
sweats?
I've heard of it, but I've never had it.
It's when you
You
eat
don't know
so
that
much
either.
meat, your body
Believe me, you'll
literally
know
just
when you have the
can't.
meat sweats.
Protein-based
One doesn't get the
respiration.
sweats without
Is
That is
literally what it
terrifying.
What is it? Well, I mean, what does it
Uh,
do?
It's you eat too much meat, and then you get protein-based respirations.
What does that mean?
You sweat a lot.
Are you sure it's not
Are you saying
perspiration?
perspiration?
I'm googling it again.
You eat so
You're
much
really
meat, you
confused.
breathe.
Yeah, perspiration. I meant perspiration.
You're
So I
having
ate so much meat,
meat-based
I'm literally breathing right now.
respiration.
No, it's protein-based.
That's crazy.
So I don't know if you licked someone that was meat sweating, you'd get like protein.
You know, that's a good way to get protein. Make
I'm-
someone induce meat sweats and lick them. That's
Like,
a
really- Well,
business.
what if you're trying to get a ton of protein, right? You eat a ton of meat sweats, and all of a sudden you're
literally
losing
liquid
protein.
meat.
You're losing protein by sweating it out, so you gotta lick it up. Yeah, you're gonna be like a cat. Your mom's
We
gonna
can
come in
bottle
your
it
room.
up and sell it as liquid protein.
Your mom's gonna come into your room. You're licking up your leg, and it's like, Mom,
It's not
Meat
what
my
it looks like,
macro.
I swear.
I just gotta meet my macros, Mom. I'm just getting
trying
my
to get to my
protein.
macros.
I'm losing protein by the second, Mom.
I got the meat sweats, Mom.
That's perfectly
Could
good
you
protein
bottle my
down the
meat
tube.
sweat so I can drink
Mom,
it
you
later?
need to put this bottle under me and absorb the meat. Please. Don't ask questions. We don't have time. You ever tasted sweat?
Yeah, it's salty.
It
My
is.
mouth sweats.
Your mouth sweats. Imagine if your mouth did sweat. Like, have you ever thought about those
It
like
does,
crazy
it's
things
called
that's like,
saliva.
what if you could feel your eyes in the sockets?
I'm gonna grow a tomatoa.
What if you could feel your eyes in your sockets? How do you think that would feel?
What if you could
Um,
blink
yeah.
manually and breathe manually?
Thank you, Mikey. I'm breathing manually
No,
now.
I am also breathing manually.
Anyway, back to tomatoas.
Don't forget that you can blink manually too.
Shut
Wouldn't want to
up.
forget.
Mikey, we're talking about tomatoas.
No, correction, you are talking about tomatoes. We are
'Cause
not.
they're beautiful. Like
No, they are not. They are disgusting. And a
all the
freak of
best
nature.
parts about the human body wrapped up in one little tumor thing. That's beautiful.
What are the best parts? Teeth, hair?
Teeth, hair, eye.
Are you saying
Maybe a little fingernail.
Tamatoa, Ethan?
I forget
Yeah,
the word
It's
he
for
doesn't
it.
pronounce it
teratoma.
right.
You're saying
Ter-
the dude from
Teratoma.
Moana.
Wait, isn't that the crab dude, the shiny dude?
Yeah, is it a teratoma? Is the
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
teratoma. Mikey, I haven't Googled it in like
Good
a
work
year.
spreading
I
false
have an
information.
awful
Ethan.
memory, and I even remembered it.
Mikey said the N-word during Moana.
Yeah, that's why you remember it, because you're racist.
What? First of all, that doesn't even have to do with Tamatoa, let alone
You
teratoma.
called Maui the N-word.
There's no evidence to show that.
Miss Norman's class.
Let the jury know. There's no evidence to support these claims.
There were witnesses, I know that, besides me.
I'm back. We're still talking about
I
teratomas,
think
or
Coleman and
please tell me we
Riley.
aren't.
We're not, but we
Thank
can.
You guys heard about Gwyneth Paltrow's goop?
Everyone has.
What a bunch
I
of
don't know,
snake oil.
but like, I don't know what we can add to this dialogue. I mean, there's not much to add.
I mean, like, there's definitely people out there that don't know about Gwyneth Paltrow's goop.
Of the 4 viewers, 2 of which are me, if you don't know about Gwyneth Paltrow's goop,
Well, let me tell you.
Did you watch the new JonTron video where he talks about their show on Netflix?
no.
They basically just get a bunch of people and they're like, all right, we're going out to the woods and doing shrooms. And that's it. That was the episode. Just a bunch of people extremely high in the woods.
Makes sense.
And like just grown men crying, being like held by their friend. It's like, oh, this is the father figure I never had and whatever. And it's like, wow, this is really something.
Wow.
Anyway.
Paltrow smells.
Thor hit the 470 kilo deadlift.
Did he?
So
Yeah.
did.
When's he doing the 500?
May 2nd.
May 2nd. Are you gonna watch that?
Yeah,
Of course.
it's gonna be
You think he's gonna get it?
Honestly, I think he has a chance.
I think he definitely has a chance. Yeah, but I feel like I don't know if he's been prepping the way that like our boy Eddie had to prep for it. I don't know if he's as dedicated.
Did he have a stroke?
Thor?
He has
Yeah,
Bell's
like,
palsy.
Yeah, Bell's palsy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to go away
It's
after
like a minor
couple
thing.
months,
Like, it's
but
not like health threatening, but
Okay, I thought it was like a stroke.
no.
It pretty much only affects the whatever side of his face. I don't think it
Yeah.
affects anything else.
Well, I mean that's how a
Alright.
stroke happens, and one side of the brain and the other side of the brain gets affected. So that's why like people.
Nah, but if he hits it, we have to start calling him full Thor rather than half Thor.
If he
Not
hits it
funny.
though, I don't know if I'm gonna count it. Unless if it's
I
being
won't-
reviewed by someone.
Unofficial world record.
It'd be an unofficial world
I
record.
don't think it. No, I don't think it matters if there's an official there. I just wouldn't count it because it's
Yeah, it needs to be in
not an event.
competition. Eddie's
Because
was in competition.
the whole point of a competition is you're on a timer. Like
Yeah.
you can't just do it whenever.
So it'll be an unofficial world record, but it'd be like an official unofficial one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll count him as a very strong dude, but not as the
I mean, he's
record
already
holder.
won World's Strongest Man many times, but it'd be like one of those things where you're like, oh yeah, he deadlifted X amount of pounds, but like the actual one is still owned by Eddie, because that's just how it
Everyone's
goes.
gonna be gangster till Brian Shaw shows up to that gym and reps it out. Like
Brian Shaw does like three. No, what am I saying? It's like 3,000
Old man
pounds.
Shaw.
I love Brian Shaw. He's literally just like a dad. He's the dad I never
Yeah, he's
had.
chill.
What was
Jeez,
that clip?
chill
It
with
was
the fella.
Eddie. It was Eddie Hall and Brian Shaw. Like they were messing around like kids, and then Brian like threatens Eddie to punch him or something, and Eddie runs off like a 3-year-old and just throws like a 20-pound medicine ball at Brian's face.
What a crazy cast of characters those two.
Yeah, there was a Q&A with them pretty recently, Brian Shaw and Eddie.
Yeah. I love them. I know Martins Lacey's, he went to the Arnold 2 years ago in like one of those hentai sweatshirts. You know the one that kid
Interesting.
in school has?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the quirky and unique sweatshirt.
Yeah.
20-pound medicine ball to the face. Oh my gosh.
I think I remember that.
That frame, it's Eddie Hall with like a childlike smile on his face, and then a medicine ball impacting the side of Brian Shaw's head.
I think I remember seeing that, yeah. That was good. I love them. They're cool. They're like big old teddy bears. That's what they are.
Jeez.
Would you give Brian Shaw a hug? You think he gives good hugs? I think
Probably.
he gives good hugs.
I bet he has a
Wasted.
firm handshake.
It's the edit on the video. It's Eddie lobbing the medicine ball, and it hits Brian Shaw's face, and it just says "wasted," and it's a freeze frame on his head getting shifted sideways.
That must hurt though, taking a beating like that.
I'm gonna go through my subscriptions and find other cool YouTubers. I Did a Thing
Subscribe
is
to, like, a
pretty
million
up
people.
there.
Oh my god, Brian's just beating him over the head with another 20-pound medicine ball.
That's good.
While
Boys think we should call the stream here.
Yeah, I don't care.
I think it's been successful. I'll do it once I finish this game in Modern Warfare. I am very glad I got all my homework done early this time. It's liberating. I love the teachers who post all the stuff early, because then you can get it done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Mr. Long releases it day by day.
Yeah, that's
'Cause I could
annoying.
easily be done with this week if he wouldn't do that. But nope, that's
Well, I
the
think
way
that
he
might
does
be
it.
why he does that.
Yeah, but Mr. Long's just a nerd. He doesn't get
Jeez.
the grind. He doesn't understand the grind.
Oh yeah, Eat That Pussy 445. That
Okay, I saw
man
that.
national treasure.
He is.
You can't say that.
If he gets the coronavirus, he will die though.
What's that?
Shit. Dude,
I think he's a
come on.
stepdad,
Is he really?
if I'm not mistaken.
He'd be good stepdad material until you found his youth online persona. And he'd be like, Dad, stepdad. What's his real name? What does
I don't
all his
know.
kids call him? Jim.
Gerald.
Gerald. His name was Gerald.
Oh, another guy is Feature Man. That's a dude.
What's he do?
He's the dude that did the like eating a watermelon clone, and he's just like an
I
old
saw
man.
him in Penguin's videos recently, or
Yeah.
yesterday
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, did you?
Mhm.
I didn't
Okay,
know.
boys,
he
I'm
was-
gonna get off.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
Dude,
call the stream
Karsen.
here.
Wait, does he drive a Dodge minivan?
Peace.
What the
Well,
frick?
that's the kind of man that would drive a
Yeah, a
Dodge.
Dodge Grand Caravan from 05.
That's funny. Alright.
I just really think one of the boys needs a minivan, in my
Why?
opinion. I mean, just so then like all the boys can be big chilling.
Big chillin'. Alright, well, anyways, I think that concludes the stream. It's been fun. And we'll be back tomorrow at 11. Good night, everyone.
It's not night.